right, let's go. Crazytown. I got to see it in person while I'm here, Aaron. From last night, Joe Biden, straight out of DuPont. Roll it. Crank it up, Frank. Crank it up.
It's good to be home. This is the best educated, most committed generation in American history, and they're going to take us over the end, just work it out. I was just saying to Carol Brown that we've known each other a little while. She was 12 when she got started. I was a little old. There's an old expression we joked in the neighborhood I grew up in. You go home with them that brung you to the dance.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This is what climate change looked like. Only it looks worse if we don't do something now.
Sure.
Was he doing the money thing?
And if I could just divert for just a second.
Huh?
What happened was I didn't announce my environmental plan for the first month after I announced. And then it's already attracting that money. Where members of Congress voted against the bill, we're still having it. I made a commitment. I said, like I said, to all my folks, all the Americans in the State of the Union address.
Oh.
Tax credits for electric heat pumps, rooftop solar, and that have been denied environmental justice. We're replacing every single lead pipe in America. We're cleaning up all industry sites. Look, we're including brownfields and super sites, Superfund sites.
Ooh.
And with the bright, we have the blight of communities that are there for decades that have been just clobbered all across Appalachia, the Southwest. We're plugging in abandoned wells. They called it the G7.
Good plan.
Build Back Biden, Build Back Better. And we realized that got confusing. So now we don't call it that. What we call it is, here's the bottom line. Look, we're the ones that caused the problem.
That's my favorite.
The United States.
Here's the bottom line.
We cleared all our land. We did all the things to make things more easy for us to make money. Soon, Africa will have 1 billion people.
Wait a minute. We're going to contain ourselves still.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, we're going to win and we're going to help. We have plans to build a railroad from the Pacific all the way across the Indian Ocean.
Right.
We have plans to build in Angola, one of the largest solar plants in the world.
Huge.
I can go on, but I'm not. I'm going off script. I'm going to get in trouble. We made clear. They made clear. $30 billion in taxpayer subsidies to oil companies who made $200 million last year. Billion. I said again. $1 billion. I was one of the first people to introduce a climate bill in the United States Senate way back in 1986.
Yeah,
and I come from the state of DuPont.
Is he serious?
Oh, excuse me. State of Delaware. My mom would get in the car, turn on the windshield wiper to get the dew off of it, and there'd be oil slicks. And literally oil slicks.
Sounds about right.
On the windshield. Every time I'd walk out of my grandfather Finnegan's house up in Scranton, he'd yell, "Joey, keep the faith." And my grandmother yelled, "No, Joey, spread it. Spread it." Let's remember who we are. We're the United States of America. There's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. We can do this.
It sounds like he's talking to his colon there at the end.
Earlier today, some comments about the tragic accident in 995, and if you want to make any comments with respect to that, feel free. You're recognized.
No, I would just really like to, the 95, obviously that, you're pretty much preoccupied with 95, and I certainly am too, and we know it's a major artery, not just for Pennsylvania, but for the East Coast. And a lot of Pennsylvanians are worried that the delays in repairs bring to its standstill.
Earlier today, some comments
It's like a Birch Gold read.
A Birch Gold read. I read the Birch Gold.
Instead of 98, he's going 95. Text that for your free kids.
But I mean, it's just so brutal. It's just so brutal.
I dare you to read the next.
I mean, did the people of Pennsylvania think that he's actually representing them?
They can't.
I don't think. I
mean,
they can't.
When you ask him to give an update on 95, and that's what you get, those are the profound thoughts of the senator from Pennsylvania.
Now I know what Aaron was laughing at.
Now see if Delgado didn't point. I wouldn't have caught the chyron.
Oh, well, the dictator from
you evil dictator, you.
Because a federally licensed gun dealer is required by law to run background checks on those he's selling a weapon to. And in most cities down in Philadelphia and New York, areas I know well, like up here, you'd see a truck pull to the curb and selling weapons, selling guns, selling AR-15, selling weapons. Well, guess what? You do that now, you go to jail. Because a federally licensed...
If he did that, then he went to jail, too. What in the hell is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Raise your hand if you've seen that scenario play out.
He talks like he has seen that scenario play out. Maybe in the state of DuPont that happens. But I don't know around here. I don't think I've seen that. I used to live in Manhattan.
Down in Philadelphia, New York areas, I know well, like up here. So, I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
You see a truck pull up, pull the curb and selling weapons, selling guns, selling AR-15s. Like it's the taco stand.
Yeah, I'll pass on the AR-15. I'll take the creamsicle instead.
Yeah. I'll take a 4-pack of tacos and give me an AR-15 before I got to hit my lunch break and get back to the office here on 47th Street. What is he talking about?
The truck. You know the truck. The truck that pulls up with the song. You get some soft serve. Maybe you get a popsicle, a bomb pop, and grab yourself an AR-15.
Mr. Softy.
Yeah.
It is amazing when this guy gets off script. It's like the bridge to the bridge to nowhere. Yeah. That's an off script moment. I had no idea what he's talking about. No one else does. I don't know where these things come from.
His dad's headboard up against the wall in the middle of the night.
Well, we heard that a bunch of times.
Oh, yeah.
His new thing is now that I was 40, she was 12. That is not a good one for him to use. Whoever gave him that, you should cut that right now.
I don't think that's something they gave to him. I think that's one of his personal. Wow. No. This works for me. This is a good bit. Watch, I'll do it again.
We'll send you merch for the order you placed with our code. If you use someone else's code, we'll go to them and see if they have free merch for you. But I don't have free merch for you for using someone else's code.
Show up to Taco Bell with a Burger King coupon. Yeah, right.
Exactly. I don't know how else to explain it.
Well, a Penn State professor has been accused of having sexual intercourse with an animal and performing other lewd acts in a parking lot near Rothrock State Forest in Huntington County, Pennsylvania. After being confronted by authorities, the professor said, "I do it to blow off steam," he said. The Liz Warren donor, I should say, Penn State professor Themis Matsoukis was charged Monday with open lewdness, indecent exposure, sexual intercourse with an animal, cruelty to animals, and disorderly conduct. The 64-year-old professor was reportedly caught performing lewd acts on a trail camera that was installed in a parking lot back in April. I guess they've had reports of this gentleman doing this stuff before, and they set up trail cameras, and they were able to catch him in the act. Of course, the professor was caught on video. The DCNR investigators say Matsoukis has been behaving in this manner since at least 2014, which is disturbing. From there, law enforcement were able to finally track the identity of the professor, and they tracked him through his vehicle. Investigators were then able to match his DMV license photo and photos from other trail cameras, and the charging documents also noted that Matsoukis was visibly nervous and repeatedly said, "I'm done, I'm dead," after authorities told him he believed he knew why they were there.
He probably felt a little sheepish.
Yeah. He also begged authorities to fatally shoot him, saying, "I need to die." The professor eventually told investigators, "I do it to blow off steam."
Oof.
He was then caught dialing 959595. Damon? What?
Let's take us to break, Rick, please.
On a Friday night, this is what you get on Fridays. It's a little wild in here.
What?
This is how he ended the speech.
All right. God save the Queen, man.
Was he in the UK?
Wow.
God save the Queen, man.
Okay.
Now, on so many levels, what in the hell is he talking about here? Why would you end the speech with "God save the Queen"? And I would think that our friends across the pond are not going to be too happy, since it's now "God save the King."
Right?
Since the Queen passed away.
Well,
we just had the coronation, which of course he didn't go to.
No, he probably doesn't even
So maybe he's not aware.
Yeah.
Wow. I totally forgot that she died.
All right. God save the Queen, man.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, you Queen." Maybe he sees her there.
And then, well, it could be that, but of course he has no idea where to go.
Walk towards the light, Joe.
All right. God save the Queen, man.
God save the Queen, man.
There she is. Hi, Queenie. Yeah.
No, Joe. No, sir. Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll go that way. This is how he ended his speech.
Wow. Now, where was this? At the...
That's what I was looking at. I thought maybe it was something with... no, he's at the Safer Communities Summit in who knows where.
And
I think it's up in Connecticut, actually.
Oh, so you know what it is? New England. So he thinks he's in England. That explains it.
I don't know. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be something we're missing here. Why do you end the speech with "God save the Queen"? It's not even right.
I looked to the transcript to see if we did miss anything. We didn't miss anything.
Why am I not surprised?